Thank you, Nicandra. You may recall the flooding of some New Orleans streets and boil water advisories due to broken pipes in the 100-year-old infrastructure system in the city of New Orleans and the problems that are now literally bubbling up. We're getting some answers today, what residents need to prepare for. Joining us, New Orleans civil engineer H.J. Bosworth Jr. to get some of those answers. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So given how old our system is, do you think residents should be always in a prepare mode, so to speak, whether it's bottled water or whatever else that you may need if something like this happens in the coming days?
Yes, the residents, restaurant owners, bar owners, they should keep bottled water, maybe some ice and provisions so that they can do the cooking and whatnot if the boil water advisories should pop up. And they probably will, you know, as the soil settles and swells, depending on the dryness of the soils. These pipes are going to break, and they're going to break hopefully not on the main lines on like Panola Street from the water plant outward, but they're going to break from time to time. So yes, be prepared.
So that's the reality. You're living in a city where the infrastructure is 100 years old. Okay, so now that you accept that reality, let's talk about it from the Sewage and Water Board side. You said it's complicated. We're dealing with a whole bunch of things here. What kind of a different approach would you take to maintaining it? Because we do not have the money, the city says, to do a complete upgrade. What do you do differently to try to maintain it better?
There should be a systematic approach. The way to do that is somewhat what the Sewage and Water Board has been doing. You can replace water mains block by block, replace the lead sewer lines that feed water to our houses, which are not necessarily dangerous all the time, and start at the treatment plant where the larger pipes, the 48-inch, the 54-inch, and all those large pipes send water from the treatment plant near Carrollton and Claiborne to the rest of the city. Replacing those lines, lining those lines, working on those lines, making sure the valves work and whatnot are real key elements to maintaining and sort of getting ahead of what can happen, because it will.
And in the meantime, what would you say for someone with all of the big events coming up, like just be in a prepare mode, right?
Yes, we should always be prepared. I remember Nash Roberts would always tell us things like, okay, make sure you got a bathtub full of water, make sure you make ice, make sure you make friends, and make sure you have batteries in your transistor radio.
Make sure you have everything.
Prepare for what can happen. After all, this is New Orleans.
Thank you so much, H.J. I appreciate you coming in.
You bet.
Thank you.